Hello everyone, here I've installed my window. There's a nice screen here. Double glaze. It's Plygem from Home Depot. This is my homemade dining table. However, I'm going to be reusing the 3/4 inch plywood at the top. It's a red oak plywood, and I'm going to be making a pop-up camper. Here I'm attaching the bottom of the bed. It's a red oak 3/4 inch plywood, and I'm gluing it and also screwing it from the bottom. Temporary leg using clamps and wood. This is that plastic wood filler, and I'm taking it and just rubbing it with my finger with gloves into the cracks. I'm planning to add gas struts, and here I want to measure the weight of this lid. Okay, I just measured it, and here it says 30.2. This is the latch that I installed. See, if you turn it, then it will come down, and then you can close it like that. This is the Optix acrylic glass sheet, and I'm going to be removing the protective film. This is the acrylic sheet with the protective film removed. You can see it's very clear. Here's a tip on securing a thin piece of wood on the side of plywood if you're using wood glue. This edge is coming up against this little shim, this little piece of wood to hold it in place. So this is the door, and I am going to install the lock. Over here, this is 3/4 inch plywood. It's too thin, so I am going to be adding this piece, gluing it on top. That will make it 1.5 inch thick, and that will allow me to install the lock. Here I'm cutting out the hole for the lock. Over here I'm using my jigsaw to cut the hole. Also over here. But you want to be really careful. So here using the jigsaw, I cut out the lock hole. It should be able to fit in. I still need to make some adjustments. Here I'm installing the Kohree RV lock. So I put plywood on the top and the bottom, and that will give it the appropriate thickness. And now I'm inserting the screws over here. So it's a good idea to start with a really thin drill bit to drill the first hole, and then you step up to the larger bit like this one. So over here, I attached this block of wood, and that will increase the thickness to match this hinge over here. So now I'm going to add 2 screws. This third one is a bit off to the side, so probably just these 2 screws. Here I've attached the door to the hinge, so you can see how it swings out like this. Seems to work pretty well. It's pretty stable. It doesn't move up or down or back or forth. It's pretty stable here. Now to add the other side. I attached the second door to the hinges. Now it swings out like this. So it's all working. So for the door on this side, I'm going to be installing this barrel bolt. So it will push up into the top board, and that will help secure the right side, in this case, from the inside. So for the door, I don't want it to come in when I pull on it. So I'm going to add this block of wood at the top, and that will keep the door from being pushed inside. So here I'm clamping it, and now I'm going to add 2 construction screws. I've added the door stop at the top, so now the door works well. It opens up, closes. Not much rattling. Here's the truck camper top. Here we have the bottom portion with the doors. You can see the T-hinges and also the lock installed, and then the windows are going to go in there.